What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Prince P, aka PC4 Fitness, aka P Weezy. Back again with another video, man. And today, as y'all can tell by that title, man, today we're going to be discussing why it's important to learn these three things before graduating high school. Now, actually, before we get into this video, I actually want to talk to you guys on, about graduating. Most of us, when we get into the real world, when we come into this thing called real life, the real world, we're not expecting, much. We're going into it not really knowing what to expect from it. You know what I mean? Because we never been through life, right? Correct. That's what's supposed to happen. But a lot of us also aren't prepared for life. Okay, so the first topic we're going to talk about is financial literacy. Financial literacy is something that I did learn coming out of high school. Thank God that I definitely I ended up having a financial literacy class. But and anybody who went to school with me, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna be honest. I took financial literacy serious, but I didn't take it serious enough. Because if I did, when I got out of school, certain things I wouldn't have been trying to do or still doing. And when you're young, you still make mistakes. Don't get that confused. Don't get that twisted. But financial literacy is something that we all need to know how to do. And the one reason I say learning how to mature with your money, your finances, learning how to budget, learning how to invest your money into something, get the profit back, and then reinvest it. Like just certain things, once you learn these things, life becomes easier. And I'm gonna talk about. It's gonna be a video I'm gonna make. It's gonna be called Mistakes and Choices. Just watch out for that video. But that goes along with that. Knowing the difference between a mistake and a choice. But yeah, man, you just gotta. If you do know better, just make better decisions. If you didn't know better, learn these things now because it's going to help you in the long run. I'm telling you, I promise you, especially when it comes to financial literacy, learning how to deal with that money, learning how to deal with them numbers. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to write down every dime you spend. You know what I'm saying? Being strategic with your spending, specific with your spending, all that different type of stuff really, 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 really helps you. Not overspending, not over leveraging your money in no place. You know what I mean? So too much of anything is bad. So never too much of anything. But yeah, I don't want to hold on. Y'all may see me looking down because I do type a lot of my stuff down. Go ahead and type it. I prompt it out so I can go ahead and read it to y'all and I know exactly what I want to say, not feel like I'm skipping over my words or I'm missing something. So if y'all see me looking down, that's why I'm looking down. But the next thing we're going to do is waiting on relationships. Waiting on relationships and sex. I wish I would have waited on relationships and sex before I graduated high school. And the reason why I say this is because a lot of us aren't mature enough. A lot of us can't communicate mature enough. A lot of us don't know how to handle the responsibility that comes behind it. If that proceeds, you know what I mean? So, I'm gonna say relationships first. The reason why I would have waited on, I'm gonna put both of them together. The reason why I would have waited on relationships and sex is because a lot of my focus was too much on that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get sexually active with this person, you always want to know what this person is doing. You always want to know where this person is at. You always want to know, you always up their ass. You know what I'm saying? You always trying to be around them. You know what I'm saying? You never give them the space. You don't learn how to be alone. I feel like at a young age, a lot of people need to learn how to be alone. Because once you learn how to be alone, now you don't feel like you need somebody. You want somebody around you. It's a difference between needing somebody and wanting somebody. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't need somebody around. If you need somebody around, that means you need to lock in with yourself more. That means you haven't been selfish enough to actually lock in with you. You actually been giving too much of your time to other people, which means you probably don't know yourself enough to actually know what you do and what you don't like. You know what I'm saying? From a female. All that different type of stuff comes to play when you're talking about a relationship. And that's where the maturity comes in, because a lot of us don't know how to adjust to a female. Like, just say it like this. You have sex with this girl and you in 11th, 12th grade. Now you just had sex with this girl, but the problem is, after you have sex with this girl, how do you go about it emotionally? Now you're probably trying to have a relationship with her. Now you're probably trying to take it a step further. But what if this girl isn't there. You know what I'm saying? And I think what we don't understand as kids is that we really playing the fucked up game. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll been and fuck this girl, but you may not even have really real feelings for her. You know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of this shit start off. It start off at a young age. That's where we need to start drawing the line. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these habits grow from when we're young. You know what I'm saying? And we try to blame it on ourselves when we get older. But a lot of this shit didn't come. A lot of this shit came from either how some of us was raised, what we seen growing up, or the choices we decided to make outside of listening to our parents. And that's what gets a lot of us into these situations. So I would say, like, just learning how to, you know, emotionally and physically be with yourself, be one with yourself. You know what I mean? That'll help a lot, rather than trying to be up under somebody out here just giving it out like that to the whole damn world. And you don't even have to give it out to the wrong world. You could just give it out to the wrong person, and that wrong person fucks up your life. So I would say definitely that too as well. Just making sure if you are having sex, you're having safe sex. You know what I mean? Wrap up. Don't be out here, if you can't handle the responsibility that comes behind it, don't be out here doing it. You know what I mean? So that's that. That's waiting on sex and waiting on relationships. The last but not least, I'm going to talk about being afraid to fail. Do not be afraid to fail. That's probably like, man, that's, if I could tell any young person anything, take the risk. Take the risk right now. Take the risk while you 20. Take the risk while you 19, 18, 15, 16, 17. Like, learn skills at a young age so you can go ahead and start hopping into avenues. One thing I will say that I did do that helped me, that gave me a leverage over a lot of people by the time I graduated high school, is I understood how to run a business. I understood how it was to run my first business. You know what I'm saying? On my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I would say, like, that helped me. And just noticing like you're really not failing. You're just attempting to try some shit, and if it don't work, you're just going to the next thing. Like, and giving things time to marinate, giving things time to cook up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just expect something to happen overnight. You know what I mean? Like, you have to go on things with an open mind. Like, this might take me 2-3 years, but within them 2-3 years, I'm gonna give it my all. So by the time this 2-3 years over with, if it doesn't work out, I can say I gave it my all, and now we just moving on to the next thing, the next milestone. But don't be afraid to, don't be so visually blinded. Meaning this, right? Don't be so caught up in your vision that it seems impossible, because nothing's impossible. You can do anything that you put your mind to. I guarantee you. You know what I mean? My whole point of saying that is learn a skill. You know what I'm saying? Use your brain. Actually go out and learn things at a young age. Invest into things. Try to invest into things. If this investment don't work, cool, move to the next one. That's okay. But sitting down and thinking that something is just going to fall into your lap without taking risk, it's not going to work. It just doesn't work like that. So, you know, I want this channel to be able to talk to y'all about things that I personally went through. These are things that I went through. You know what I'm saying? Financial literacy, you know what I'm saying? Coming out of school, spending money on unnecessary things, spending money on things that I could spend money on once I actually get rich, once I get to where I need to go. You know what I'm saying? Relationships and sex, spending money on females that don't mean shit to me, and goddamn time with females that don't mean shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, or on the other hand, I don't mean shit to them. They're just making it look like it. You know, I gotta get out of the delusion of this manipulation. Like, you think people fuck with you. They don't. You know what I'm saying? People don't think, people only fuck with you for what you got. So go and get everything so you can't be denied. You feel what I'm saying? Go get everything you ever wanted out of this life, nigga, so you don't be denied. You know what I mean? So I just say that all to say, man, prepare yourself for life. Prepare yourself for life, because it's not what you think when you really graduate. It's not what they try to make it all fucking, and they don't make it sweet. They don't make it sound all sugar cake and shit, but it's like they don't make it seem like what it really is. You know what I'm saying? They don't over exaggerate it enough to me. You know what I'm saying? They need to be telling your ass, motherfucker, you're gonna be homeless if you don't get up off your ass and go take a risk. That's how they need to be explaining this shit. You need to goddamn learn how to invest. You need to learn how to trade. You need to learn how to do something that's actually going to take you the next step further in life. So my advice to anybody watching this video, learn these 3 things now. So you're not taking steps back once you're 23, 24, 25. You're learning new things rather than having to piggyback on the things that you really already knew better than not to do. Right? So, if you made these mistakes, man, just keep going. Life ain't over with. If you haven't made these mistakes already, do your best to learn certain things now so you don't make them same mistakes, man. And that's all for this video, man. I don't want to talk y'all head off, man. I appreciate whoever watched this video, whoever tuned in with me, man. 3 things that I wish I learned before graduating, man. Make sure y'all go like, comment, subscribe, and make sure y'all hit that bell, man. I appreciate everybody for watching this video. Prince P, P Weezy, out there, bit. Gang.